Hi, I'm Stephanie and this is my home, the 16th century Chateau de Lalande. Lalande was owned for hundreds of years by a family of marquises who were at the heart of French royal life. One of them even had the honour of being sent by King Louis XV to greet Marie Antoinette on her arrival in France. But, far from being a stuffy museum, this chateau is a living home. I live here all the time and am regularly joined by my mother, my family, my friends, and wonderful volunteers from all over the world who help me to lovingly restore this historic home. Welcome to Lalande, a chateau filled with life, love, and laughter.
Well, the cuckoo is well and truly back and hasn't stopped all morning. The post has arrived and Antoine is waiting for Lego from his grandparents, so he's run out even faster than me. I'm sorry, Antoine, it's for me. Maybe tomorrow. Poor Antoine, I'm sure his Lego will arrive tomorrow. I've had a super slow start to the day today because I spent the morning writing letters to my patrons and then I had a really long bath. So I'm finally up and dressed and I feel I need to do something to move the chateau forward. So I've come to the maintenance room because I want to upholster, there it is, the second headboard for the Chambre des Oiseaux. Last year I upholstered the first one and we didn't have a carpenter here, so we couldn't put the beds together. But I think Selmar will be able to help us, so I may as well finish that project. It's going to be nice to do this. So there is the old, very stained fabric that's on it, and I'm going to replace that with a fabric that's identical to the wallpaper in the room of Chambre des Oiseaux. And as I say, last year I did the other one, I just haven't put the little edging on it. The most annoying part about this job is removing every single one of these upholstery tacks. That takes ages, so I may as well sit somewhere pleasant and find the right tool for the job. It's like a needle in a haystack. Well, it's not there, and I can't see it on the bench. I hate to admit it, but it's always when I was the last person to use something that it goes missing. I have very poor tool discipline. Not here. You know that feeling when you've seen something 100 times lying around and you keep thinking, at least I know where that is, and next time I see it, I'll put it away properly. That's the state I'm in now. I know I've seen it. I can at least find the fabric. I know that it's here in my dressing room. This is where I keep all of my fabrics. Bit messy, I'm afraid. There we go. That is the one that matches the walls in there. I don't believe it. Look what I've just spotted in the corridor of doom. This is where we're doing lots of work. Just outside my bedroom. The tool I was looking for in the correct place is clearly not in the correct place. But great, I'm not going to complain, I found it. It was a very beautiful day when I started setting everything up 1 hour ago, so I thought, I'll do this job on the terrace. But since then it's become really quite chilly and grey, but I've started here, so I'm going to stick with it. I've got a good cup of tea, I'm going to put some music on and try to clear these now that I have my trusty tool. See if this works. It's always tricky to get the first ones out. Now I need to get a bowl. Every time I do one stage in this process, I realise I haven't set up properly. I think today is going to be one of those days where you spend hours starting a job and then go, is that the time? Time for aperitif. Okay, I have my bowl. I've made an excellent start. I have a cup of tea. I'm going to put some music on, get this done.
Would you like me to make an apple pie?
An apple pie? I would love you to make an apple pie.
Or perhaps Mirabelle?
Yes, yes. Enthusiasm levels for the apple pie are very high.
Oh dear.
Selmar is taking me to see the spade handles. Selmar, they're incredible.
Look, this is one.
I can't believe you made that. That is beautiful.
From the old Christmas tree, and also with the handle.
Yes.
And I've sharpened it, cleaned it up. So this is the big one,
Yes.
and we had two. So this is a smaller one for smaller jobs.
That's Mummy's one.
Yes, and I oiled them in the oil.
I think it's beautiful. I'm
Because
really
then you
impressed.
sometimes you forget that, and it gets so dry, and then it breaks.
Yeah.
So you take more care of the things we have.
Yes, they are gorgeous.
A nice color, eh?
Beautiful colour.
You see that it's natural. You see that is
Yeah.
that's the fun of it.
I'm just noticing how everything's grown up in the
Yeah,
greenhouse.
it got very big.
See
So
how things are going.
I cleaned all the beds for your mother.
The courgettes.
So we can
You start to plant out. The tomatoes are getting very big. The radishes, they're looking good.
now here the tomatoes can climb up.
Yes. Do you know when Mummy's going to plant the tomatoes out?
I've already put something in here. I see.
Oh yes, she started.
Started.
3 little tomatoes, very, very
small.
tiny.
I think she's trying it out.
Yeah, see if they survive.
I think it's too early.
I feel that everyone in this house is achieving more than me today. Look at the woman who can't bake, baking up a storm.
You've invited neighbors
I have, yes.
in a closed, securized quarantine.
Yes, but the thing is, Mummy, those neighbours, we actually live in the same house as them.
Oh, doesn't that count then?
Doesn't count, no.
Well, because you've invited neighbors, I've had to do something because you invite people and there's nothing to eat.
I think we should ask Nick and Marie and Selmar to come for aperitif every day if this is how you're going to behave.
Oh, yes. Okay, so I think that should be ready to go in. Okay, darling?
Okay.
Oh, but perhaps knobs are better over here?
Oh, what a good idea. Can't do any harm.
Ooh.
Oh goodness, we've all been called out by the elusive Nick for another go at moving the sheep. Oh well, it's a good excuse to leave the upholstery for a while.
Mummy's going to lure them and the elusive Nick is going to try and grab the leader. I think they're going to have a jolly good snack and then stay exactly where they want to stay.
I think so too.
We've started with Mummy's plan, which is known in the house as Plan Carrot. She is hoping to lure the mighty Aloysius to follow her with food. Plan Carrot is not working so far. What are we doing at the moment?
We're waiting for the right one to come over.
Maybe Diesel has a plan. You look like a man with a plan, Diesel. The plan was to have a little sit down. There goes Nick. Plan Carrot didn't work. So Nick is going in with Plan Lure Aloysius's violent side. Because if he can get Aloysius to butt him, then he can grab him and bring him over to the other field. There goes Nicholas luring Aloysius to butt. It doesn't seem to have had the intended effect. I think that they've all run away at the sight of Nicholas proffering his derrière to be butted. Oh, could Aloysius be showing a little bit of interest? We've sent forth the child as a target. Surely Aloysius cannot help himself with a target like that. I can't believe how well behaved Aloysius is being. It's like he knows that the camera's on him. I know we don't like to admit defeat, being such a mighty team, but I think Team Sheep, you've been great, all of you. We have failed again. I'm sorry, Nick, that you've led us into defeat again, but there's always another day.
I'm practicing my lasso.
Oh my.
Got him.
Yeah, wrong one. Great, Mummy. Now, if you could do that to a sheep, that would be excellent.
Yeah.
But I like your spirit. Oh, Nick, I feel as though your soul's been crushed by this defeat. Marie, what are you making?
I'm making sausage in a brioche, but it's not a sweet brioche, so it's actually almost like a fluffy cake dough.
Just speak about fluffy brioche and sausages again, please. I just like hearing it. Amazing. So it's a quick brioche.
You don't have to wait at all.
This
That's
I'm
why it's
excited
more
about.
like a...
Elusive, that's for you.
You need a cul de poule, Steph. You know that?
I need a what?
A cul de poule.
I need the bottom of a chicken.
Yes. This bowl has a flat bottom.
Yes.
But to bake this, it's better to have a
Round
round
bottom.
bottom. So in French, you call that a cul de poule.
Right, well that's Nicholas, you're putting that on the shopping list, a round bottom bowl. I really want to learn this, so I'm watching very carefully. And whilst you're doing that, I will put a camembert into the oven to bake.
So you just put it in that?
Yes, so we have a little camembert holder. I know, it's so cute. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic in here before I put it into the oven. And I usually put some white wine, but I'm not actually convinced that we have any white wine at the moment. Open. Ooh, this is fun.
So the way we do it with my mother is we put it in the oven like that,
Yes.
and then after like 10 minutes we take it out and put the sausage, like stuff the sausage
So it's had a
in
bit
it.
of chance to
Voilà,
cook a little bit first. I'm feeling quite lucky because I did actually find some white wine. So we're going to pour a little bit of white wine too. And I've put some thyme leaves. That's going in the oven as well. So you just put it in there after 10 minutes
in a
of it in
very
the oven.
elegant way.
Oh, it's very elegant. Very... Whack it in, I think is the English
Voilà.
phrase.
And voila.
Okay, let's go, Anton. We can do this. We can do this. No, you've got all the weight because you've got it in the middle. Okay. Good. Right, we need to take food out, but it's not. The main part's not ready yet. We can take some crisps though. Nice. Obviously, the warm nibbles will be coming later. Antoine and I have been waiting for this moment. Apéro to open the parcels. But I think we should open the big one first because Fergus from Singapore emailed me and said that he was watching the vlog in Singapore and had sent us some liquid refreshment to get through lockdown. And this says it's from Fergus. So we could start off with that in case there's any refreshment for us.
In case.
Let's just here on the floor maybe. Okay, Antoine, go for it. Okay, try together. Oh, I don't believe it! I don't believe it!
Yes, champagne.
The entire chateau is
No, darling, it's only the box. I think it's lemonade in it.
Yeah, you got that. I mean, oh my goodness! But it's still the box. It's just the box, Antoine. There's no Bollinger in there.
Oh my goodness, I've got to film it for Percy.
Oh, it really is.
Fergus, when you said you'd sent liquid refreshment, I thought you meant some wine. This is unbelievable. Did you hear Marie's gasp as the box came out?
I'm a champenoise, so
Marie is from the region of Champagne.
Two
so that
boxes.
is an amazing
There's another box
gift.
here.
12 bottles.
Let's have a little look. Oh,
The chateau has never seen so many Bollinger together.
no, it's actually.
This is the first time for this chateau.
Marie, the Bollinger is chilling.
Yes, and let's have a look.
Brioche and Bollinger, that famous combination.
It's a Marie-Antoinette combination. Let's have brioche and boulanger. Eh bien, parfait.
Great. Okay, I'm going to get my camembert out as well.
Okay. Ooh, look, Steph.
Oh,
it's not bubbling.
Yes.
It's not broken, so it works.
Two great things. One, camembert is bubbling. Two, the pot isn't broken. Whose phone is that?
Yeah. C'est moi, c'est moi, c'est moi.
Ah, okay. Bum,
It was
bum,
like-
ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. I'm cutting up little bits of bread to put around the camembert so that we can dip bread into the camembert. I love living in France. How much longer until the Bollinger is chilled, do you think, Marie? Another 15 minutes. Camembert and salmon quiche that we randomly found in the freezer. Mummy and I are slowly emptying all of the freezers of the strange and wonderful things inside.
Yeah, I noticed that. For in the evening, the combinations.
Oh, the combination. My mother is famous for her culinary. Last night, for example, another classic,
Yes.
beans and pasta.
Yes, well,
Beans and
I
pasta,
get
a real
inspired.
classic. Well,
I get inspired.
and thank goodness, because a lot of people have never tried that combo.
It is cupboard food.
Right, let's try this. Oh, Diesel, I've suddenly got a new best friend.
Yeah, animals and food. Ooh.
Right, let's have a little bit of brioche. I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah, this is great.
Lockdown just leveled up.
Yes.
That was beautifully done. I can see you've had some practice.
Yeah.
I shall have this one if you don't mind, as it is.
A big toast to Fergus and to everybody else who sent us amazing gifts in lockdown. You've no idea how it brightens our days here. We feel very, very, very lucky.
We are.
Cheers all, cheers. Antoine is very excited about this one because as we opened it, we saw that a lot of care has been put into the packing of this one. It's a quarantine care package with a beautiful quote. She fell between the cracks and into a world of beauty, the heavenly world of the aesthete, the three graces, elegance, flair, gentility, and in them, the indefinable ability to delight. Well, let's carry on, Antoine. How beautifully wrapped! Wow! For Stephanie, and there's a card here as well. For Stephanie, this is very curious. It's a USB stick. What's on it? And there's a ladybird as well. Stephanie and Michael, because Michael has received the same parcel at the Chateau de Lalande, apparently. He phoned me and said, I've just received a parcel, and sent me a photo of it, and it was the same as this one. Hello to Lalande and Baminier. Okay, go for it. Hang on. Did you see what it said? Pour Stéphanie et Antoine. And Antoine.
You picked the right one, Antoine.
Wow.
C'est pour toi.
No, it's tough. I think it's to make something, because you've got cardboard and you have a kind of grid. Shall I read what it says for us, Antoine?
Okay.
Dear Stephanie and Antoine, I thought it might be fun as a creative quarantine activity to sit together and make face parts to decorate the upgraded bag I made as a gift for the elusive Nick's on-camera face. That is what this... Let's get it straight on to him. I think there's no time like the present. Nicholas, come back here. Come back. I'm dying. Okay, come on, Nikki. Come on. What do you think, Antoine?
Very, very funny.
I mean, Nick, this actually looks very like you. So, unwittingly, she's really hit on, I mean, an almost exact portrait. Antoine, are you going to make Nick a really good face?
Oh, tea.
Oh, you don't like tea? No.
Tea.
You don't like tea.
This really is a quarantine quarantine care package. I want to eke it out like an advent calendar and open one little gift a day. I can't rip all this
in
open.
The morning, in the morning in your bed sitting, and because it's quarantined, so you have to take your time.
Okay, so I am actually not going to open these. Now I'm going to open one every morning with my breakfast.
I have a present. This is so nice. Oh.
For the elusive Nick's wife, the lovely Marie.
Oh, tea as well.
Oh,
this is
which
great.
flavours did you get?
I really like the puka tea, so it's great. Lemon ginger. I know this one. They're really nice. Ooh, love tea. Thank you so much. This is really nice. Thank you.
To Mummy Isabel.
And sometimes it's exactly what I need for my hair.
Oh, that's going straight into your hair, is it, Mummy?
Oh, definitely. It's pretty.
It is beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you'll never want for ribbons again, Mummy.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, they're beautiful colours. That is stunning.
It
You
is
just wear that as a brooch.
It's
I would.
exactly me.
Yes,
It's
it is
exactly
actually.
me. Because I'm the shy type, you see.
Shy and retiring.
Shy, retiring type. Thank you for noticing it.
Yes, yes. That is stunning.
Like
That's
it, Percy?
Yes, very much.
Easter treats for Antoine.
You forgot his pockets, I think.
I'll eat the Easter treats then. No, it's fine. I'll have them. A huge thank you to all of our patrons at Lalande who are making this vlog possible, especially our Marquise and Marquise of Lalande, Dan Banda, Daniela, Laura Demare, Caroline Foster, Brenda Gibbons, Lorca Hutikova, JC Award, Maureen Palmer, Colleen Troyer, Brian Woodward and David Young. And thank you to all of you.